Video, let us see Runge-Kutta method of fourth order. Consider the equation y dash of x equal to f of x comma y. Given condition is y of x naught is equal to y naught. So what is the formula for Runge-Kutta method of fourth order is y1 is equal to y naught plus delta y, which is the same as Runge-Kutta method of second order, but the formula for delta y alone varies. So here if you notice the formula of delta y, this is equal to 1 by 6 into k1 plus 2 k2 plus 2 k3 plus k4. Whereas in Runge-Kutta method of second order we used to calculate only k1 and k2, but for fourth order we have to calculate k1, k2, k3 and k4. Now let us see what are the formula for k1, k2, k3, k4. So k1 is equal to h into f of x naught comma y naught. K2 is h into f of x naught plus h by 2 comma y naught plus k1 by 2. Next K3 is h into f of x naught plus h by 2 comma y naught plus, here instead of k1 in the previous step, here it should be k2 by 2. And whereas k4 is equal to h into f of, here x naught plus simply h not h by 2 comma y naught plus simply k3. Okay, so these are the formulas for k1, k2, k3 and k4. After calculating it, we can find out delta y what it is, and then we can finally substitute here for delta y. So y naught plus delta y will give you the value for y1. Now let us move on to the problem. Now the question is, using Runge-Kutta method of fourth order, compute the value of y of 0.2 and y of 0.4 for y dash is equal to x cube plus y given y of 0 is equal to 2. So here under the solution part, what we need to calculate here is, first let us consider what are the given values. Given value of x is 0, that is x naught takes the value 0, where y naught is equal to 2. Now what we want to find out here is, next we have to calculate the value of y at x is equal to 0.2. Similarly, we have to calculate the value of y at x is equal to 0.4. So these two are the values we have to calculate. So if you notice the value of x, how much time, how it varies is, the interval length is 0.2. It differs, that is each value of x differs by 0.2 equally. So that here we can fix h is equal to 0.2. Is it clear? If you want to fix h is equal to 0.1 also we can fix. The thing is, if you fix h as 0.1, starting from 0, first you will be getting 0.1, then after getting 0.1, then only we can able to calculate 0.2. Similarly, from 0.2 we will be getting the value of 0.3, then only we can able to get 0.4. So you have to do one more step extra here. So instead of that, if we fix h is equal to 0.2, directly we can find out from 0, directly we can find out for 0.2, again from 0.2 directly we can find out 0.4. Suppose if they give you h as 0.1, we have to calculate only by using h is equal to 0.1. Here nothing is mentioned in the question, so for our convenience we can calculate h is equal to 0.2. And one more thing we have to note down here is, you should not take h is equal to 0.4 and directly you should not calculate from 0 to 0.4. Okay, we have to choose h as minimum as possible, where we will get the nearest value, that is the approximate value will be nearest to the accurate value. So here because of that reason, let us fix h is equal to 0.2. And then what is f of x comma y here? F of x comma y is x cube plus y. And then x naught is equal to 0, y naught is equal to 2. So these are the values we want. So using these values, we are going to calculate the value of, first we have to calculate the value of k1, k2, k3, k4. Then finally we can put it in delta y. So first, what is k1? K1 is equal to f of x naught comma y naught. So this is equal to h is 0.2 here into f of x naught is 0 and y naught is 2. So we have to calculate 0.2 into, here x naught is 0 here. So that 0 cube is 0 plus y is 2. So the answer will be 2 into 0.2 is 0.4. Next let us calculate k2. h into f of x naught plus h by 2 comma y naught plus k1 by 2. So this is equal to h is 0.2 into f of x naught is what? 0 plus h is what? 0.2 by 2, comma y naught is what? 2 plus k1 is 0.4 divided by 2. Now you have to calculate. So f of this becomes 0.1, and then here 0.2 0.4 divided by 2 is 0.2 here, plus 2 means 2.2. So now you have to substitute in the function is x cube plus y. So x cube means 0.1 whole cube plus 2.2. So calculating it, what we will get here is 0.2 into this gives you 2.201. So this is equal to, finally after multiplication we will get 0.4402. What is this? This is K2. Next we have to similarly calculate K3 and K4. Now K3 is equal to h into f of x naught plus h by 2 comma y naught plus K2 by 2 is the formula. Now we have to substitute. So h is 0.2 into f of x naught is 0 plus 0.2 divided by 2 comma y naught is 2 plus K2, just now we calculated 0.4402 divided by 2, right? So now it is 0.2 into f of this becomes 0.1, and then here after calculation it becomes 2.2201. Now we have to put it in the function x cube plus y. So 0.1 whole cube plus 2.2201 will give you 2.2211. After multiplying this we will get 0.442. that is, we are fixing it to 4 decimal places, so I am writing here till 4 decimal place. So this is K3. Next similarly we have to calculate K4. So K4 is h into f of x naught plus h and y naught plus simply K3 not divided by 2. So here 0.2 into f of x naught plus h is 0.2, because 0 plus 0.2 is 0.2. Again y naught is 2 plus K3 is this one, so directly I can write here 2.442. Now put it in the function and then multiply by 0.2. So the final answer will be 0.4904. This is K4. So once we have calculated K1, K2, K3, K4, we have to substitute in delta y. Now substituting in delta y all the 4 values K1, K2, K3, K4, finally here we will get the value as 2.6593. After simplification this will give you 0.4432. This is one delta y. Formula for y1 is y naught plus delta y. So y naught already we know it is 2 plus delta y is 0.4432. So finally y1 is equal to 2.4432. y1 is nothing but y of 0.2. So this is 2.4432. So likewise similarly we have to calculate y of 0.4 by assuming this as 0.2 as x1 and 2.4432 as y1, and then we have to use the same steps and we have to calculate. Now let us find y of 0.4 using Runge-Kutta method of 4th order. So here what we have to do is we have to consider x1 as 0.2 and then y1 is equal to 2.4432, and again h is considered as 0.2, and f of x comma y is nothing but the function x cube plus y is the function. So now let us calculate K1, h into f of x1 comma y1. So this is equal to 0.2 into x1 is 0.2 comma, that is f of 0.2 comma 2.4432. So now it is 0.2 into the function is x cube, so 0.2 whole cube plus y is 2.4432. So now this we have to calculate it. So if we calculate, this will give you 2.451. Okay, so this after simplification it will give you 0.4902. So this is K1, right? Next we have to find out K2. Now let us calculate K2, which is equal to h into f of x1 plus h by 2 comma y1 plus k1 by 2. Already we know the value of x1 is 0.2, h is 0.2, y1 is 2.4432 and k1 is 0.4902. Substituting here, we will get 0.2 into f of, after simplification, this is 0.3 comma this gives you 2.6881. So after simplification, this is 0.2 into this is 0.3 cube, that is x cube plus y, right? So this is equal to, after calculation, this is 0.5430 and this is K2. Now to calculate K3, formula is h into f of x1 plus h by 2 comma y1 plus k2 by 2. So after substituting the value for x1, h, y1 and k2, we will get 0.2 into f of, after simplification this is 0.3 plus, after simplification actually it is comma. So this is y1 plus k2 by 2. After simplification this is 2.7145. So here 0.2 into 0.3 whole cube plus 2.7145 is equal to, final answer is 0.5483, right? Similarly we have to calculate K4. So now K4 is h into f of x1 plus h comma y1 plus k3. So this is 0.2 into f of x1 plus h is 0.4 and then y1 plus k3 is 2.9913. So again this is equal to 0.4 whole cube plus 2.9913. So this is equal to, the answer is 0.2 into 3.0553, which is equal to 0.6111. So now we have to calculate delta y. So delta y is 1 by 6 into k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. So after substituting all these values, here we are getting the value as 0.5473. So finally this gives you the answer for y2. This is y1 plus delta y. So y1 is what? 2.4432 plus 0.5473 will give you the answer as 2.99. The answer is 2.9905. Hence y of 0.4 is 2.9905 and this is the answer. So finally we have calculated y of 0.2 as well as y of 0.4 by fixing h is equal to 0.2.